Do you feel like you struggle with self-discipline? I know that's something I've felt like I've struggled with a lot of times in the past, but I recently discovered something that I think is really going to help you. I know it's helped me. Check it out in this video. There have been many times in my past where I have felt like I've struggled with discipline. I've felt unmotivated, that I didn't want to do tasks, I just wanted to procrastinate and do the fun things in life. Well, how many of you know that doesn't move you forward towards your goals and your dreams, and honestly ends up leaving you feeling frustrated, unmotivated, and stuck in a rut? For the longest time, I thought it was a discipline issue, and perhaps to some extent, some of those circumstances it was. But I recently heard a quote from Rory Vaden, and it was this: most people aren't struggling because of a lack of self-discipline. They are struggling because of a lack of vision. When I heard him say that, it blew my mind. I thought back to so many circumstances in the past where I've struggled with discipline and realized that I hadn't tied the challenge or the mundaneness of that task that I didn't want to do to a on-fire, burning vision that I was motivated for. I felt like his quote rings so true, because I can also look back into my life and look at times where I felt like I had extreme self-discipline. And you know what was also present? A super clear, vivid vision that I was bought into, that I was motivated for, and that I was ready to see happen in my life. By the way, if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I share weekly tips and tricks on productivity, creating vision for your life, and pursuing your goals and dreams. I'd love for you to stay tuned to what's coming up next. Alrighty, let's make this practical. Pick one area of your life where you feel like you're struggling with self-discipline. I want you to analyze, do you have a vision for that area of your life? And if the answer is no, then your project from today's video is to go pursue creating a vivid vision for that area for your life. I was thinking back to when I was a teenager and I had a very consistent, disciplined routine in my life. So much so that I haven't even replicated this in this area of my life presently. So I probably should work on some vision for that area. But this particular area was physical fitness and exercise. I had a vision for myself, for my physical fitness, and where I wanted it to take me. You see, I wanted to join the military. And while it's something that I actually ended up not doing, as a teenager, it was a goal that I had set in mind after finishing high school. I wanted to enlist. This was a vivid vision in front of my mind. I would read books, watch videos, talk to people that were in the military. I'd learned about what was the physical training that happened in boot camp and beyond, and I began to research how to prepare myself to endure the rigors of that physical training. And I began my own routine daily of specific exercises that was building up my strength towards that vision. Now, I remember days where I felt tired and I don't know if I really want to work out. How many of you relate to that? But I always would come back to that vision of someday being like, okay, I'm going to be in boot camp, I'm going to be in uniform, I'm going to be doing these exercises, and I want to be ready and prepared for that. And I would tap into that inner motivation and that excitement for that potential future. That self-discipline would rise in me, and I would be like, hey, I'm not going to bed without doing the specific workout and specific exercises I had allotted myself to do. And I would get it done, and it was in effect like that X marking that chain, keeping the chain going, unbreaking that daily chain of exercise that I'd had set before me. Man, I'm getting fired up just thinking about that. It just goes to show you the power of having a vision that you are really bought into. You see, I feel like one of the challenges is we create a vision of what we think it should be, or what societal pressure or external expectations has on us, and we create something to please that. When in reality, for a vision to really fulfill its purpose and be powerful and also help with this motivational discipline in our lives, it needs to be something that comes from the inside, that we've internally bought into and we've said, no, this is what I want to see happen. I can visualize it in my head. I can taste the success of seeing it happen, and I am bought in. So I hope you enjoyed that short little story from my past. That's it, friends. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you find that you're struggling with having a clear, motivating vision in your life, check out this playlist on vision. I know you will get value from it. I look forward to seeing you again soon.